This segment is sponsored by Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. Well, for nearly 6 years, we have been sending out shout outs to Oklahoma students making a difference in their communities.
Yes, we call it a noble cause, and we could not do it without our good friend, local attorney and philanthropist, Noble McIntyre. He joins us live at his office there. Noble, always good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too. Today we have Cooper McKinzie, 15 years old, a freshman from Wynnewood, Oklahoma. And guys, as you know, sometimes they'll come in early and I'll just sit here and visit with them. And Travis, who's behind the camera, who always helps me, we're just always shocked at how these young adults are doing such amazing things in their community. And let me ask you, Cooper, so you've been in 4-H since you were 9, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, and so you have a heart, I guess that's the way you say it, a heart for doing stuff for the community around you. And it's not just your immediate community, you do stuff for the military too. So why don't you tell the folks out there watching the projects you're doing, what you're most proud of, and how you came up with those ideas?
So the thing I'd be most proud of would be donating stuff to the senior citizens and the local food banks, because they have went through a rough part of their lives that they've told me about when I've got one-on-one with some of the senior citizens, giving them things. And I just don't want to see someone have to go through a rough part in their life again.
And from what I understand from you, and it's very admirable, when you say donate, we're wondering what folks are donating, what can a 15-year-old donate? You have a couple of things you do. You have over 150 chickens that you collect the eggs from every day, right? And tell me the last time there was a great big snake in there.
Probably a couple of days ago.
Because the snakes like those eggs too. So you collect the eggs and you donate those. You also raise hogs, right? How many hogs do you raise on average?
Probably about 20 to 30 hogs a year.
How much work is that?
It's a lot of work. Got to go out there every day.
And my understanding is you actually went down to one of the local meat packing factories and you cut a for them butchering the ones that you want to donate, and then you donate about how many each year?
I try to donate as many as I can, really, but this past couple of years I haven't had very many to donate, so I had to keep more breeds so I can get more. But I've probably donated 40 pigs within the past 3 years.
That's a lot. And in addition to that, you have a garden and you're growing vegetables, and you collect those vegetables and you donate them as well. Tell me what kind of things you have in your garden.
I have squash, zucchini, okra. I have really anything that would be high proteins and everything else for the senior citizens that need it.
Okay. And we visit a little bit. A lot of times I'll have young adults in here that are doing things for the community or doing things for senior citizens, but they don't actually get to see the result of what they're doing. They don't get that individual feedback. I give away turkeys. I get to actually have somebody hug me. You get to, right? You get to see the reactions. Tell me the kind of reactions that these senior citizens are getting when you walk in and you give them something.
So most of the time whenever I'd walk in, like you said, I get that one-on-one contact with them. I'll go in and I'll donate to them and give them everything, and they'll just be really happy. I've had a couple of them cry because they've been so happy about it. And then I'll ask them their story, and they'll tell me about the rough parts in their lives, and I just tell them I don't want to have to see them go through it again.
And that's one of the biggest things, and you folks watching, go visit a senior citizen home someday. A lot of times what they want is they're just starving for some communication and for some attention. So you're doing great there. In addition to that, you got some relatives in the military, and you came up with an idea. Tell me what you're doing with the military.
So I'll go and I'll take things like candy bars and kind of stuff that I think would cheer them up over there, and kind of give them memories so they remember what it was like being back over here. And I'll go buy it, put it in a box, and I'll ship it over to them.
You get any messages back from them?
I got pictures one year and messages back from them, and everyone was real happy about it and everything, real thankful.
And I think probably some of those photographs have been up on the screen as we're talking. And then the last thing that I know that you've done is somehow you're affiliated with a hospital in Nebraska, and during the pandemic, you personally made and sewed and sent masks to this hospital in Nebraska. Tell me about that.
So I had a lady that was a really big impact in my life that I knew, and she'd moved away and went up there to help her family, and she worked in a hospital up there. Well, her and some of the ladies that were up there, I figured I'd do something nice, and I'd learned how to sew that year, so I went and made some masks and sent them up there.
Well, that's great. Well, as you know, I've got a law firm here in Oklahoma City. I like to honor young adults that are doing things different in their community. That is you. So we have a couple things for you. You're the Noble Cause winner for September of 2022. Hold on to that for me. And I also have a check from me to you and to the Garvin County 4-H. Just my way of saying thank you for everything you're doing. Don't stop as you get older. Here, I'll give you the checks too. That's what he wants. And keep it up, and I appreciate what you're doing. Guys, Cooper McKinzie, another fantastic young 4-H'er. Just can't say enough about these kids. So great job and keep it up and congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Exceptional young man.
Absolutely. Man's got a heart of gold. He's doing so much.
I know.
How do you have the time?
Sewing.
Yes, right?
Incredible.
This is incredible. Cooper, thank you so much for all you do in the community. And Noble, thank you again for honoring Cooper and everything that he's doing. Now, more about our sponsor, attorney Noble McIntyre, McIntyre Law. They are experienced trial lawyers.
McIntyre Law is located at 8601 Southwestern Avenue in Oklahoma City, and you can check them out online at mcintyrelaw.com.
Yeah, and get this, you can download their new app and give them a call at 405-917-5200. They also offer virtual meetings.